Howdy, folks. I believe we are live now. I haven't done one of these scheduled streams before, so not exactly sure how it works, but it does look, based on my preview, like we are live. So, as the title and the thumbnail indicate, there is some new content that's just gone live, and let's see if we have some mail about it. So it's Alliance War Showcase. Which is a brand new type of content. It sounds like the band basically wants to get people interested in Alliance War, and so they're creating a solo version of Alliance War for people to try out. And I guess they're gambling that people will like it, and some portion of them will elect to start looking for an alliance that does war, or encouraging their current alliance to do war. So let's see what it says. Group of Alliance War defenders, many of them carrying the sugar pill tactic. I don't remember offhand what that is, so we'll have to figure that out. They've got a new quest. So it's just sugar pill. Oh no, both sugar pill and decay tactics. But decay is, I think, the attacker tactic that counters sugar pill. You also get mastery loadouts, defender mastery loadouts. That's interesting. Well, I guess it just means that the defenders will have like the parry mastery active, and maybe some other things like deep wounds or what is it called, assassin. This 2-hour quest time limit is weird. I don't really know what that's about. I guess we'll find out once we actually experience this content. But let's see. Okay, so it's in the side quest tab apparently. 5 energy per tile. Awesome. Okay, so it's a team of 4, which is also odd. So let's take a preview first before we start looking at what attackers we could use. Okay, so there's 2 paths for exploration, and there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fights per path. Some of them shared. Okay, so we've got first a Venom, which is what? Let's see, a 7-star rank 3 Venom, duped, level 200, awesome. Okay, so this one is... Okay, this is similar to the Path 3 node, where if they have armor, they're going to be power burning you. So we're going to want at least one champ that's immune to either immune to power burn, or someone who can get rid of his armor. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. Then we have, Kindred, one of my least favorite defenders. So this is probably, again, a 7-star rank 3, yes. Okay, so this guy is a sugar pill. I don't know if he's sugar pill tactic. Maybe they're not doing tactics. Maybe they're just adding the node where they wanted to apply. So you're going to get placebo buffs. It's also hazard shift and one eye open. So... Okay, so that's what sugar pill was, that you're getting placebo buffs unless you are... anytime you make contact... I'm just trying to remember what sugar pill is. Anytime you make contact, you're going to get a placebo buff. It stacks up to 5. So I think basically all that means is that if the defender has... what is it called? Mystic Dispersion, they're going to be gaining power. I'm not sure. I don't know Kindred well enough to know, I guess, just the fact that you're getting buffs. What does that mean for him? So hazard shift, shock, bleed as well. Okay. So from what I recall with this sugar pill tactic and the decay attacker tactic, decay counters the node very, very effectively. I think it's something like if you have a few debuffs up, then you're not taking as much damage, as well as you're not getting placebo debuffs, or maybe you're even immune to placebo debuffs. So I actually have a video on my channel about Quicksilver and his effectiveness as a DK attacker. So he's someone that's coming to mind for me as someone I might want to bring in. Okay, so let's check out the right side first. First node is, okay, so there's another Path 3 type node. The Chitinous Thorns. So if the defender has an armor up buff, you're going to get bled. And yeah, Future Ant-Man is a good defender for this node. So that means you can't just use Hulkling. Hulkling is not bleed immune. So you're going to need some other bleed immune champ. I think Cosmic Ghost Rider is a common option that people use for this node when future Ant-Man shows up. You can also use Magneto. I don't really like Magneto, but that's an option. Who else do people usually use here? I think you can use, not Gallon, what's his name? Terrax. We'll see how applicable Terrax is for other nodes. I'd hate to bring him in for just one fight. Then we have Red Skull. Okay, so he's going to be Sugar Pill. Awesome. So you're going to have to knock him down. It's immune to ability accuracy reduction. Okay, that's not a terrible fight. Oh, here, there's something I missed before. So there is a global that they have Max Courage, Max Pierce, Max Precision, Cruelty to Spare, Deep Wounds, Assassin. Wow, they have max of all of these things. And Mystic Dispersion. And Collar Tech, interesting. Wow, all of those. That's really surprising. Okay. And there's Regen. So Willpower and Salve. Alright, and then we have a... Who is this guy? Sasquatch. So another Ebb and Flow knockdown node. So this is like the first half of, what is it called? Path 5. So this might be, if I bring Quicksilver, this might be another Quicksilver fight. Actually, no. Quicksilver is a little bit tricky with this Ebb and Flow knockdown. You can just elect to... Now I'm seeing why maybe they're doing the 2-hour time limit. To make sure that these protection nodes aren't just cheesable by, just taking forever in the fight. But I could... How do you do that with Quicksilver? I remember there's a strategy for being able to kind of ignore some of the protection. And still do damage with your terminal velocity. I'm not remembering right now. Let's keep on looking and we'll see if we can figure it out. Alright, so we have the Wolf with Conflictor, Hazard Shift, and Crippling Armor. Okay. So this is going to be another... I think I certainly am going to try Quicksilver, even if I'm not going to use him for that Sasquatch fight. But he's going to be very effective against probably both Kindred and Wolfie. Alright, we have... Mysterio on Stunning Reflection. Oh, that sucks. Polka Dot Power. Alright, so this is like Final Boss Island, the second node on the right-hand side. Okay. Ordinarily, I would use Hulkling for this fight. We'll see if I can fit him on the team. And then there is a choice node before you can come in and handle Photon on basically something like a Final Boss node in AW. Okay, it doesn't look terrible. So I think Quicksilver is a must. I could use... Yeah, I can use Hulkling for this fight, and for Mysterio, and maybe for this guy? We'll see. I don't think Hulkling is the ideal counter for this one, but maybe he can work. Quicksilver for Kindred. I'll try it out. Maybe Sasquatch, but probably not. Definitely the Wolf. Alright, so Hulkling and Quicksilver for sure. And now I still would like better counters for Red Skull and for future Ant-Man and for Sasquatch. Alright, let's start looking at the roster. So, let's see. Quicksilver, guy, please come. And Hulkling, you are also invited. So, Terrax was an option for... what is it called? The future Ant-Man fight. I could also use CGR, but my CGR is a much lower rank. And who else? What am I going to use for that Red Skull Ebb and Flow knockdown? Maybe null? But I still don't have a counter for Sasquatch. What am I going to use for Sasquatch? Let's go back and see. I think Void is who I would usually use for that kind of node. Let's put Void there. Okay, so this team could be tricky with Red Skull, but why don't we just, you know, in the interest of time, let's dive in and let's see what this looks like. All right, so Venom first. I am going to use Hulkling for this fight. I think I'm going to be special locked most of the time, if I remember correctly. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, yes. While an armor buff is active, he will special lock me. So I'm going to have to do with all my specials for most of the fight, but I think that's fine. Let's see how this goes. Or maybe even I get lucky and he doesn't even bother rocking armor up. But he will eventually. There's no way I can avoid that. Oh, he was unblockable? Alright, that's not a promising start. Why was he unblockable? So let's restart that match. You know what, I could use Terex for that match. Not that he would be any better than Hulkling, I don't think. Alright, so that was kind of silly. I was a little bit impatient in pushing him to L2. Alright, so now he does start with an armor up, so this is going to be a little bit more annoying. Feels like he has a lot more power gain than usual. Was that one of the things that they said, was that he would have more power gain? That special lock lasted a lot longer than I thought it would. This might be kind of a lengthy fight. I probably should have gone with a nullify option. With the L3. Actually taken more block damage than I would have liked and more than I would have expected. Okay, so these are going to be kind of long fights. And these are 7-star rank 3s, and the nodes are boosting their health by quite a bit. Intimidate has no effect on him. Back off, man. Should have him down shortly. Okay, good. Alright, so that wasn't terrible. It took some block damage early on, but got a little bit smarter as the fight went on. Alright, so first fight down, Kindred. So we're going to see how effectively this this decay tactic works. So how do I actually apply the decay tactic? Is it just automatic? Okay, so it's just a global that decay attackers are immune. Okay, fine. So I'm immune to the placebo buffs. I'm going to be putting Withers on him. I'm also, as long as I have a lot of debuffs on him, I'm going to be resisting his damage over time. So hopefully that means whatever his degen is called is also going to be included in that damage reduction. So I think this should be an easy fight, as long as I just have a lot of whiplashes up on him. Let's see if it goes the way that I think it will. Oh, what the heck. Go away. Sorry about that. What the heck is going on? Stop it. Sorry, I'm gonna put on Do Not Disturb. Alright, so it looks like I am reducing his degen because it should be in outbreak mode now. And it doesn't look like I'm really taking any damage. Alright, so we're in terminal velocity now. Oh, we didn't kill him. Is this guy gonna die? What's going on? Alright, hopefully this is a kill shot. Okay. I don't know why the L3 didn't kill, but he is down. So that's good. That's one of the fights that I really wasn't looking all that much forward to. Alright, so on to Future Ant-Man. Let's see how Terex does here. So again, he is going to be putting bleeds on me whenever he has an armor, but I am bleed immune. And then Terex obviously has... Well, the armor breaks aren't really doing him that many favors, because Future Ant-Man is just going to turn them into passives, but... Yeah, this might be a long fight. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Forgot about that. He is Insurging Swarm. Oh, no. Shoot, that is awful. Let me let some of these armor ups expire. Fortunately, I'm able to heal a little bit off of these debuffs that he's putting on us. Oops, no, no. Sorry, this is kind of a boring fight, which I kind of anticipated. But... Please just die already. What the heck was that? He was at 1% for forever. Okay, so obviously that was a very long fight. Let's see what the stats show. How long? They felt like it was 10 minutes. Less than that, 6 minutes, 45. So certainly would have been a timeout if this were a real war fight, but okay. So that's down. Okay, so here's the mystery fight. I really have no idea how I'm going to fight this Red Skull. So I need to be knocking him down, which is going to be difficult because he's going to be going... Not stun immune, but he's going to be reducing my ability to stun him. Sorry about that. And he's going debuff immune periodically. I'm just wondering about Terex, because Terex is going to be able to armor break him, first of all. The fact that he's going to be going debuff immune and getting rid of my armor breaks is actually going to be beneficial for me, because then I can land fresh armor breaks instead of just refreshing the same armor breaks. And then if I'm cycling my L2s and my heavies, again, I'm going to have to be wise about how I'm getting, I guess, my openings, but should be able to knock him down when I need to. Let's try Terex. I did lose a good amount of health with him, but we'll see how it goes. Fortunately, it's fairly easy to knock him down off of this. Oh, if I almost didn't get out of the way. What? Oh, he has not. Yeah, that's right. Gotta watch for that auto block. And apparently he can also go unstoppable. I'm learning a lot about you, Red Skull. This is going to be a slow fight, my goodness. Is he immune to armor break? No, he can't be. Oh, and of course he's... Oh. Alright. Seems unlikely I'm gonna make out of this alive. I don't know why he's proccing Unstoppable, so I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm in a tricky spot with 1% health. Trying to bait out a heavy from him, but he's just not going for it. Yeah. Okay. Do I have anybody else who can handle this guy? I'd hate to use a revive. Maybe Void? Is it worthwhile trying? Why did I bring Void in the first place? Oh, for Sasquatch. You know what, let's try Void. Yeah, Quicksilver is definitely not the play, and I just don't think Hulkling is going to... Because without being able to hit into block, he has no way of actually getting rid of his armor-ups. Yeah, let's see what Void can do. This certainly won't be a fast fight by any means, but... see if he can do it. Shoot. And I'm realizing that with the protection node, actually Void is going to be terrible, because my debuffs are just going to get purified. Maybe if I just never knock him down? I.e. what I'm planning to do with Sasquatch? Oh, I shouldn't have knocked him down. What am I doing? Oh, this disaster. Why is he... Okay, I promised I was going to read his description, then I didn't. Alright, so obviously he did a lot more damage. I think that is a workable strategy, but... let's see what I did wrong. So I don't understand why he's getting unstoppable. So I have to read either the nodes or his kit. Okay, so whenever a buff expires, there's a chance to get unstoppable. Okay, that's annoying. Alright, I think I'm going to have to use either... I don't really want to restart. That future Ant-Man fight takes forever. So I'd rather use maybe 1 or 2 revives if I have to. I'm just trying to think, is there any chance that I can actually, if I use Quicksilver and I'm successful against Red Skull, can I use Quicksilver against Sasquatch? I think maybe it's just a long fight. Let's see. I'm going to give it a shot. Because I'm also kind of curious, if I have enough debuffs up on Red Skull, does that mean I don't actually take the burst damage when I hit into his block and he has armor? So let's actually do a test right here. Nope, take a lot of damage. I don't... This is a waste of time. I'm quickly realizing there's no way I'm going to be able to fight through the protection with just Quicksilver's basic attacks. He does virtually all of his damage via the special. Well, via the Whiplash. The question is Void the answer? Let's just quit out of this fight. Alright, so unfortunately I'm going to use a team revive here. Let's use some of these. These are essentially free. No, team. So might as well spam those. Okay, so I just have to remember not to knock him down. And watch out for his auto block. Oh, that's so annoying. Come on. That's extremely annoying. Oh no. Shoot. Shouldn't have done that. Darn it. Almost had the discipline for that whole fight, but yeah, messed up at the end. I'll just use a single revive. After I'm done with the path, I'll do some thinking about a better strategy, because I'm sure this path is easily soloable if you choose better attackers, and I probably should have looked harder for another, what is it called, decay attacker that could take these fights. So the whole point of this content is to simulate Alliance War. You gotta be kidding. What I was going to say is that the whole point is to simulate Alliance War, so I don't want to take too much of it. But the fact that they have now a node that gives the defenders masteries, I kind of wonder if that's going to start showing up in other content. Okay, finally. So even with Void, that's soloable if you just don't do what I did. Okay. Sasquatch. So again, I came in thinking I was going to do roughly the same thing, but now I'm kind of doubting myself a little bit. Yeah, the fact that he's going to be going unstoppable periodically is going to be a pain in the neck. But I'm going to try it anyway. Because, yeah, I'd have to think about how Quicksilver could do this. I think maybe you could, like, throw the... If you throw your specials into block, then I think Quicksilver can be made to work. But let's see if we can just figure it out with the Void. So I am going to heal him up a little bit. Hopefully I have some cheap health potions lying around. Yeah, these Labyrinth potions will have to do. Okay. Alright, Void. And there's really no way I can avoid dexing, because his L1 pretty much have to dex. Let's get some petrifies up, please. Oh, of course. Come on. Just throw your special. This is the full AW experience. Oh, you gotta be kidding! Alright, it's supposed to be a 33% chance, not a 100% chance. Partially my fault for just not even paying attention. Alright, I can't believe I'm using so many revives for this simple content, but it's what it is. I'm not gonna heal up. Let's just go back in with the 40%. Can I please get a Petrify? There's finally a Petrify. Oh, I didn't dodge that? Come on. Alright, this is my last revive, I promise. This is embarrassing. But that's what you get when you try to stream this content live. Alright, let's just finish this off. What would have been a better counter? So someone who is able to deal with the ebb and flow knockdown, able to deal with that nasty healing that Sasquatch is going to have once he gets into that 30% phase. And able to deal with the node. The thing about that one. At least we got a Petrify early this time. There's a little bit of delay before the unstoppable proc, so as long as I'm just careful and I watch for it, should be better. Got a little bit lucky there that he didn't proc unstoppable. Shoot. Do it. Yep. I'm gonna reread that unstoppable proc chance again because it just feels like it's way higher than 33%. Whenever buff expires, it's just a flat 33%. Yeah. Now, does his masteries give him higher ability accuracy? I don't see anything about ability accuracy. Alright, so... Well, this was quite a few revives, but hopefully we can just get him down now. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to reverse his regen. Sasquatch doesn't allow that, so... it's not like that's gonna be a free ticket to closing out the fight. But at least I will stop his regen. Oh, come on. See what I mean? Every single time. Oh, what? Definitely parried that. I'm in trouble, yep. Okay, I promised my last revive, and it was not. Alright, so this guy definitely needs a unique counter. At least one much better than the one I chose. So again, after we finish this path, even though I'm not going to face him again, just for anybody who's curious, I'll do some thinking about who would have been a better counter. Just trying to be very careful that if there's any chance for Unstoppable to proc, then just do one hit and back off. I confused myself. I thought oh, because he threw into L1. Okay. Wow. This is annoying. I haven't even looked at the left-hand side path yet. I'll do a better job of scoping out the path. At least I'll try to. Give me a Petrify early, please. No! Boy. This is not good. Fortunately, I have a lot in the stash, and there's really... I had no plans for doing any content that requires revives. So, sorry for the noise outside if you guys can hear that ambulance. Alright. Precision buff. Back off. No buff. Attack away. Precision buff. Back off. Wrath of Tanarak. One hit buff. Wrath expired. One hit back off. Okay. Come on. No, you didn't. Of fucking course. Sorry. Sorry for the language. I had no choice there. He had me cornered. So I had to gamble that he wasn't going to proc Unstoppable, but of course he did. Let's get some Petrifies early. Let's not get cornered. Just finish off this stupid fight. Just throw the special. Oh, come on. And I proc Dex. One hit back off. Jesus, just throw your special. A lot of trouble here. Carry me. Alright, this is the ultimate Alliance War experience. Okay. Man, this is a frustrating fight. I mean, I got down this far, and with Void's abilities, the last 30%, you know, once you get the Petrifies up, really shouldn't be any more of a pain, but somehow I'm just stalling out. Maybe I should heal up to full. I'll do that if I don't finish it here. Clear the Void up. It's not melting more. I'm doing no damage? What is that? The reason why I'm pausing is that he's just going to heal up. Alright, I have no choice. I'm going to have to heal up all the way. That stinks. Okay. Like I said, I didn't have any plans to be doing any hard content that requires revives, but just... yeah, this is clearly... You know, I wouldn't recommend anybody else. Like, if I were not streaming, I would have just restarted the path and chosen a better counter. Because it really shouldn't take this many revives to do this. Yep. Come on. What? Just waiting the whole time for that. Come on. Oh my god, finally. Okay. Yeah, I should have healed up the full much earlier. Alrighty. So, back to what should be an easy fight. So Quicksilver should make this fight a joke. Unless there's something I'm missing. So Conflictor's going to be a little bit annoying. But other than that, as long as I just get some whiplashes up on him quickly, I should be reducing all the damage from his ruptures. So it should just be a matter of making sure I don't get hit by his specials. Which, of course, having said that... What? What happened there? How am I not blocking there? He's not unstoppable. He's not unblockable. How is it not a kill shot? Alright. So it was harder than I thought it would be. Or at least I took a lot more damage than I thought I would. I'll have to go back and review that later because I don't understand... it didn't seem like he was unblockable, and yet he was still smashing through my block. So, alright, so I think I was planning on using Hulkling for this fight. Let me remind myself what this was. This was like an hour ago at this point. So sugar pill as usual. Oh, actually, Hulkling, every time a buff expires, he might be going unstoppable. So Hulkling might be a very bad choice, actually, here. Whoops. Okay. Let's try it out anyway and see if we can just be careful about it. But yeah, I'm suddenly realizing that Hulkling was probably a very poor choice. And of course I go for a freaking stun right off the bat. You're not supposed to throw that. Okay. Now, how is he getting... Let me check this real quick. It seemed like he had some power gain. Was I wrong there? I mean, there's no way that he can benefit from Mystic Dispersion, right? Let me just do a... actually, I just want to test this out, so let's just do a 20%. Alright, let's not try to parry from the start. Alright, that brute force... It's gonna be a problem. I might be kind of screwed here. Maybe I didn't bring a good enough counter. See what Terrace can do. Shoot. Come on. That was not a parry, come on. Alright, Terex isn't bad. Wait, for all the time I spent scoping out the path, I really did a crummy job of picking counters for these guys. Quicksilver... Nah, Quicksilver's not going to be any good. Let me just give this guy another shot. Let's give him a little bit of health this time. chance that I could hit him. This Stygian's gonna hurt. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, like I said, do not copy the team that I use because this was not a well-chosen team, and I should have just restarted, but I'm this far along now. I'm just going to finish the path, and I will do a better job of picking for the left-hand side. Let's see if we can just nuke him down with Hopeling. Okay, went about as I expected, but you know what? I'm reaching the limits of my patience at this point, so I'm just going to kind of spam revives at this point. Last one. What? He went unstoppable. Ah, okay. But I don't think he was even unstoppable for that hit. I think he just light intercepted me. Oh, not Quicksilver. What the hell? Maybe I should have tried Quicksilver a lot earlier. Okay. We have left just this choice node. Were there any special objectives here? Maybe I should have checked that before I started this whole deal. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, okay. Alright, so this is just a photon on a boss node, so unfortunately I don't have a mantis. But I'm sure we can find some other good counter. Don't really want to use Kingpin. Should I use Kate? Or Black Cat? You know what? I'll try Black Cat. Does she have Sugar Pill? She does not. Okay, good. Probably should have checked that first. Alright, let's see if I can salvage this with a solo. Throw the special, you can do it. Oh, come on. Just throw it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. I figured that was gonna happen, that, I should've just blocked it. Basically, she still had like a millisecond of pure light form left. Even though I was trying to wait it out. Alright, whatever. Should have been a solo. Alrighty. Okay, so that's one path done. But quite a few revives. Definitely not a stellar performance. So what do we get again? So we get its silly little emote, and then two of these. So it's essentially like, I think, 200,000 loyalty. Okay, so let's take a look at the left-hand side. Actually, I said we would look for better counters, right? So I definitely didn't have the right counter. Void can do this fight, but you know, he's definitely not ideal. So Red Skull, definitely Sasquatch, and definitely Hulkling, I did not have the right counters for. So in the case of both Sasquatch and Mysterio, I think I said Hulkling, but I meant Mysterio. You know, I think you really want a DK attacker. So let's just take a quick look at the DK attackers versus. Photon might have been an interesting choice. You know, she relies on debuffs and specials, so I don't know. Kate Bishop, because her Cold Snap is a passive. Kate Bishop should have been the option for Sasquatch, I think. All right, so that's one. Is there anybody else? I don't know. That fight might not have many counters, or many good counters, I should say. All right, Red Skull. So someone who can deal with some subset of auto block. His armors, getting rid of his armors. I didn't realize Terex actually was a tactic attacker. Maybe Killmonger? Is Killmonger's True Strike? Would that be an option? I guess it kind of depends on how soon his True Strike activates. You know, is it as soon as he would strike the defender? In other words, like, am I going to be auto-blocked in my attempt to activate True Strike? I don't know. And then Mysterio. So someone who can be aggressive enough to fight through that brute force. So someone who can either kind of deal with that damage reflection, or someone who can hit him while he's what's it called? While he's invisible. So Photon, when she's in pure light form, and I think anytime with her mediums, can hit while the defender's invisible, but she doesn't have any way of getting around the stunning reflection. And she doesn't have any way of building power, as far as I know. That might be another Kate fight? Yeah, maybe I should have brought Kate. I don't know why I didn't even think about Kate. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at the left-hand side. So we have Longshot, who's going to be Sugar Pill, is going to have Masochism. That's going to be slightly annoying. So he has this reinvigorated node. Oh, okay, because of the Masochism. Okay, so every time Masochism procs, that's going to give him a regen, which will count towards him getting 10. But he only gets a Fury when that happens. So this feels to me like another Quicksilver fight. So I'm definitely bringing Quicksilver again. Bishop. Alright, so if he has 3 prowesses, his specials will be unblockable. That's pretty annoying. Every shock... So this is basically don't use, what's his name? Infamous Doom. Infamous Iron Man. And he's going to be getting a passive every time he throws a special if you block. Unless you parry. Ooh, this is a painful one. Alright, I'll have to come back and think about that one a little bit. We have Gore. On power efficiency, make a stand. When I open. I would usually, if I was taking this in war, use Tigra. And maybe I could try and be a little bit ballsy and use Tigra here. That'd be interesting. Maybe I'll give Tigra a try. Neither one of these are Sugar Pill, right? This one's not. And this one is not. Okay. Zemo, my favorite guy, on Hazard Shift. This is going to be nice. So you can't just cheese this with a Decay Attacker to avoid the Hazard Shift damage. Interesting. Okay. So someone who's either Shock or Incinerate immune, or both. Alright, so if I'm going to bring Kate Bishop this time for Mysterio, but I won't be able to gain power. Because obviously you don't have the power start 1 boost in this solo mode. So who am I going to use for Mysterio? I do have to still have to figure out a counter for this guy. Someone who can get around Polka Dot Power or isn't really going to care about it. So, you know, Nick Fury, if he has a certain number of charges, I think does not miss, right? At 5 or more charges, he can't miss. So that's an option. That's an option. You know, I still have to worry about the Sugar Pill. Let me take one more look at the Decay Attackers. Hulk can't gain power or deal with miss. Photon can deal with miss but can't gain power. Kate Bishop can't gain power. Jabari can gain power but not deal with miss. Terex, we already tried. He's okay. Quicksilver can deal with miss but can't gain power. Titania can't gain power or deal with miss. Killmonger. Killmonger cannot deal with miss. I don't think he's a good option. Morbius. Morbius could be funny. She-Hulk. She'll gain power. She can deal with miss. No, she can't deal with miss. No, yeah, slow. Let me remind myself. Slow does counter miss, right? No, slow does not counter miss. That's something special with Quicksilver, that he has slow, but he also has a counter miss ability. I don't really know who would be like a great counter for him. That kind of stinks. Angela? So she gets around auto block, but she does not counter miss. I wonder if the play is actually... Well, let's form the rest of the team first, and let's see. So... I used Hulkling the first time around on Venom, but there's a lot of other options that I could use. Definitely bring Quicksilver, and I'll use him for Kindred and for Long Shot. I'm going to try Tigra on Bishop and Gore. So that's 2 slots taken care of. So Zemo... Did I have an idea for Zemo? Someone who's Incinerate or Shock Immune. So if I did bring Hulkling, he is Shock Immune. So I could do that. So I could do Hulkling, Quicksilver, Tigra, and then who's my 4th for Mysterio? I really don't know. So Quicksilver, Hulkling, Tigra, and Mysterio. What am I going to use for you? I'm going to try Nick Fury and just kind of nuke him down. I'd love to think of a better option. Does Jabari have the ability to counter miss? Okay, only if I'm in the hunt. I can't really depend on that. Is it worthwhile to try Photon? And just rely on basic attacks? Or am I better off with Nick Fury? You know what, let's try Photon. If it turns out to not really work that well, I can always just kind of do a few revives with Hulkling, I guess. Alright, so let's see if this team fares better. Alright, so we're doing Hulkling again for this first fight. Again, I won't really be able to throw specials for the most part. Damn it. I was hoping I would get to 2 bars, but I didn't quite get there. come on. About the same damage as last time. I felt like I was better about not parrying, or not taking just unparried hits on block, but I guess not. Okay, so Quicksilver. So we already know that even a very high Whiplash L2 is not going to kill him. So I need to have a special save for that last little bit. What the heck was that? Alright, we're internal velocity. Go ahead and trigger it here. Okay. That was better than I did last time, at least in terms of health loss. Alright, so let's see if long shot will be as easy. Alright, so I do have to watch out for him. Well, he'll get Furies. And he's gonna purify some of my debuffs. Other than that, I don't think this is going to be that big a deal. Let's see. What? He's already unblockable? Alright, there's clearly a node that I missed here. What did I miss? Whenever he has a regen, he's unblockable. Okay. Totally missed that. Good to know. Come on. Oh, come on. Flashback. You gotta be kidding. Oh boy, okay. Am I using Quicksilver again? Should I try Photon? Let me just, I'm just curious. I want to try Photon. I don't really use her on offense that often. So this may or may not go well. So when my Quicksilver, she is gonna have its unstoppable problem. I might have to restart my device, because these... No! Carry! Yeah, I'm dexing these, and it's just triggering as a block. You have got... I swear to God, this 33% is just ridiculous. Oh, but it is long shot. He has 300% ability accuracy. Wow, okay. The AI is on steroids today. Alright, so Quicksilver is the better play. I just, Unfortunately, this is going to cost me potions again. And just bear with me for a second, because I am going to restart my game. Okay. Let's give that another go. Forgot he's basically going to be unblockable right away if you try to parry. What a waste, okay. He hit me? Damn it. Well, this might be a lot trickier than I thought. Let me just take a quick look to see if there is possibly a better counter and just restart the path. I don't know. Invisible Woman. Interesting. I'm gonna give Quicksilver one more try. But kind of debating about trying out Invisible Woman. So I'm actually, I'm out of the overflow. I'm actually using real revives now. That kind of sucks. Feel free to throw your special. Throw it, please. Awesome. This guy's way too passive. Man, he regened a lot too. Hey, Noisy, how are you doing? Right, that run was promising. I'll give it one more shot. I'm actually going to use these precious level 6s. I wonder if I should... I have a lot of boosts in overflow. Let me use at least... There's no point in not using an attack bonus boost when I have 14 in overflow. One of these two. Okay. It's noisy if you're just joining. I did do the left... Ah, fuck. I did do the right-hand side path. But used a lot of revives. I did not choose a good team. Damn it. Although I've been streaming for a while, I'm still not great at talking while I'm playing. So, apologies for that. But, yeah, I did the right-hand side path. I really didn't do a great job of choosing an effective team. So, Sasquatch and Mysterio really chewed through my revives. So I tried to spend a little bit longer choosing a team for this left-hand side, but I really didn't account for how annoying this unblockable was going to be on long shot. I don't think I even saw the note on the first read. I mean, obviously I saw Masochism, but I didn't realize that he goes unblockable. Come on. Hey Deacon, how's it going? Sorry, I'll read that in a second. Throw the special, you can do it. I believe in you, come on. Oh, my whiplash is gonna expire. Oh, he caught me? Gotta be kidding. Alright, Titania's best for this fight? So even though he's gonna be proccing regen off of all those debuffs, she is tactic, she's no buff. I think in both cases I just have to get better at dexing these L1s. Because he's just throwing me crazy. But thanks for joining. I'm gonna give it another try with Silver Boy. Can't believe I'm chewing through this stash so quickly. Okay. Throw the damn special. Jesus. I have to build up back up to velocity. Boy. Throw it, please. Oh my god. Alright, so what are you saying? Karate Mike one-shot him in like 30 seconds? Interesting. You know what, this is not going well, so why don't we, those first two fights are pretty quick. Let's go ahead and give, Titania a shot. Should I take out Photon? Or should I take out Quicksilver? I feel like Quicksilver and Titania are basically going to do the same thing. Right? Because whatever I was doing with Quicksilver... Sorry, yeah, with Quicksilver against Kindred, I could do with Titania. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Harry? What? Okay. Just pretend you did not see that. I'm sorry, I mispronounced your name. I think I said Wee Bangers at first, but it's Woo Bangers I see now. What? How did I not get enough power for the L2? Come on. Somehow I've gotten lucky and he hasn't gotten a single armor this whole time. Okay. So that fight is simple enough. Now let's see if Titania is just as good as Quicksilver against Kindred. Oh, come on. How the heck did he get on my stun that quickly? Okay, not very clean. Let's see now. Should I heal up first? I think I'm just gonna go in. Okay, that was in fact easier. Thanks for the tip, Woo Bangers. Boy, that was so much easier. I would have been here probably for an hour, banging my head against the wall with Quicksilver. Okay. But, moving on to a strategy that I might not be skilled enough to actually execute, which is Tigra against Bishop. I'm just trying to remember the timing for his L2. You know, actually, let me just... Because I'm tired of using revives, let me just, if you guys don't mind, let me practice it real quick. Tiger, where are you? There you are. Clean fight, she's so underrated, yeah. She's an instant pick for me anytime I get her in Battlegrounds. Yeah, a little bit late, but it's fine. Alright, that's enough of that. Alright, let's see if I can do it. I'm not super confident. Because I think with him having unblockable specials, even if I'm holding block, I think he's going to be throwing my O1 when I don't want him to. What? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Went back to through the special, and of course he beats me to the special. Even though, you know, he just finished the combo. Alright, whatever. Tigra's excellent for that fight if you are not a doofus like I am. Alright, so Gore. So the one eye open is going to be annoying. But I still think I better heal up. Let's do that. Alright, easy enough. Now this guy... What was my plan for this guy again? Oh, Hulkling. So it's really just beta ones. Only hit him while he has shock phase on. Okay. Hopefully I don't screw it up. Should be straightforward. And of course he's super aggressive. What? Don't go passive on me. You can throw it. Come on. Got cornered there, unfortunately. Good. Okay. Not too bad a fight. Except for the beginning, but fortunately Hopeling is OP. Alright, so this dude who killed me last time, let's see what Photon can do. I wonder if I can even bum rush him with Titania. I'll give that a shot. I'll do Photon first. I'll do Photon first, then Hopeling, then Titania. Oh, come on. Oh, bull. Alright, sorry, that was a very embarrassing display. Just try hoping. Even though I know that the Unstoppables are just going to be extremely annoying. Oh shoot, Unstoppable at the worst time. Oh. Okay. Alright, Titania, your time to shine. Alright, I should have just been using titanium this whole time. Fine. Okie doke. And I think we will go with, should I try, what's her name? Kate Bishop this time? No, I'm gonna stick with, well, she's always banned, yeah. I think I'm gonna stick with Black Cat. Where are you, Black Cat? Alright, let's see if we can do the solo this time around. Shoot, I'm gonna have to knock her down. Come on. Yeah, I don't have Mantis. Unfortunately. Okay. So that time, all right. So the left-hand side, putting aside the fact that we had that first futile attempt with Quicksilver, didn't use revives, although I did heal up. What's her name, Tigra. But overall, much more successful. So Wu Bangers, thank you very much for that Titania tip. Otherwise, left-hand side might have been just as bad for me as the right-hand side was. But, okay, so it's done now. We got our King Groot Deathless Piece and these Loyalty Crystal Shatter tokens, which I don't think I can actually use yet. Or can I trade them in for 7-star shards? Let's see. Loyalty store, So I know they added something with the shards, with these tokens for in the store. So I can trade these in to get 7-star loyalty crystals. And then I can use... No, I can use these, okay. So actually, given how long it's going to be until I can get my 7-star loyalty crystal... Oh, it's only 2 weeks? I thought it was like a month. But I have more than enough loyalty for that crystal. So I would be willing to go ahead and just spend 7 to get 7,000 regular 7-star shards. I'm a little bit short. You know what, let's for those of you who have been watching and sticking around, I will open a 7-star crystal. So here's what we'll do. I was saving these 6-star hero crystals, these regular ones. You can see I have 4 unopened that I've been getting from daily crystals. I've been saving them for when Kushala enters the basic, but that's such a low chance anyway. And I already have Kushala anyway, it's just for basically substituting for 6-star shards. So let's go ahead and open... Let's just pop them. I'm not going to spin them out. Okay, so that should give us enough 7-star shards to get over 8,000. Yes. Okay, so now with those 7... whatever they're called, loyalty, crystals, shatter, tokens, whatever. I will be able to, I think, buy 7 of these. Yes, okay. And now, let's go ahead and open up a 7-star. Alright, what do I want? I would like Hyperion, I would like Crossbones, I wouldn't mind duping my Kindred. Silk would be awesome. Duping my Lady Deathstrike would be great. I don't really want Danny Moonstar. Who else is in here? Mantis, we were just talking about Mantis. I'd love to get a Mantis. And duping my Elsa would be pretty good too. Okay, so let's go ahead and swirl around and around we go. Down the hatch. Let's wait till we see somebody we like. Wait, this is not a good reel. Alright, and stop. Yes, no, yes, no, 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 yes. Danny Moonstar, I said I didn't want you. Alrighty. New champ. You know, Vega does think highly of her. I should take the time to actually learn her. But still, there are other pools I would have preferred. We'll see what I owe it to her to just go ahead and level her up and try her out and see if I do actually like her once I learn how to play her. Okay, so the challenge is done. Got my 7-star crystal, got my Deathless King Groot piece. So yeah, hopefully you learned a little bit about what to do, what not to do. Titania, OP, on the right-hand side. Don't replicate what I did. Choose better counters for Mysterio, like Titania and Red Skull. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks everybody for joining. See you all later.